Now for the side panels, I like to make it a bit more interesting, so I use the raised panel system. Initially when I did that though, I found it was a bit too fussy. So what I've done now is I've designed it without the end stiles, and which means that these three parts will always be separate, that you don't glue them and you don't clamp them together, but they will be attached. There'll be two dowels here, two here, there and there. And when the whole assembly's together, it's held snug and it's very, very strong. Now to do the leg, your check marks are here and there, and your X on the surface to be drilled is here. So in order to give a 3/8 relief, and we're referencing from the front on this one, install a 3/8 spacer, and I've got a little 1/8 of a spacer in the back here just to spread the jig in order to fit over here. Now what you do is there's a check mark here to there, bring it up to this end, align it here, and you drill 1 and 2, then you move this down, and you move the distance gauge, which is, make sure you use the right end. It's set at 2 1/8 from the head to here, 2 1/8. Bring this down, tighten it up, and then drill 4 and 5. And that's that finished. It creates a very, very strong assembly. Okay, I'm now about to demonstrate this one, so let's get started. Now a few things to note here. The check marks are here, here, and the X is on here. This is the surface that's going to be drilled. Now I've got it lightly clamped, and I've also used some painter's tape, very handy this stuff, some painter's tape along the seams, the joining seams, to hold this whole thing in the proper angle. Now with respect to Dowelmax, I've removed the 3/8 spacer, and we're going to align from the back, because the back, as you know, is flush, whereas the front has the contours. And that's okay, because the dowels will be right in the center, so it doesn't make any difference. So our check mark is here and here, so we go something like that. Bring it up to the other check mark. Carefully, oh, that's lovely. Tighten them both equally. And we're going to use the same distance gauge, follow exactly the same procedure. So we're drilling 1 and 2. Slide it along. Now this will put make sure you get it nice and level. And now this will put it right in the middle of the other rail, which is what we want. And you drill 4 and 5, the last two here. And that's it, finished. 4 perfectly aligned holes. You could do these in 1.5 or 2-inch dowels. Probably 2-inch might be better. And that's it, finished. And it's perfectly aligned. Now we'll put the whole assembly together. Okay, all the holes have been drilled, the bores. And we have dowels in the rail here, and we're now going to put the assembly together. Now this is area 1 here, so install that there like that. This is 2 here. good. And that's that finished. Looks pretty good. We will have a rail down in this area here and one at the back end.